On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals. Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The LSU Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
They'll try the run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance, this dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
And that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You've got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage.
And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pandas offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick toss. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peterson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Pandas look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the misconnection, it's second down. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, big juke to get past. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. They're trying to get to him. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Inside the 45. He's off to the races. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Craig. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Chandler. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Pandas have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Unloads quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Pandas are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown LSU. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He now has 61 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener. They're going to ride this running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Pandas will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys are
going over the top. And he's got it inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle. It's Parrish. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And the Pandas get enough for the first down.
This quarterback does an outstanding job in his preparation, watching film and understanding when he has to pull the ball on these types of run plays. Great job keying on the defender and quickly making the right decision to pull it and then go get north and get the first.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Pandas come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Finds his man. It's Sheffield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Pandas trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Moving out of the pocket. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Pandas! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Astronauts. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Anderson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3.
you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like you did right there.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, there's the ball. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Just enough time to get off one more snap. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half with a run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing into 2nd level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Fights off a defender. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The Pandas will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they tip it.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They move the tight end all over. The play action fake. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Got it behind the line. It's Chandler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panda! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tosses it back. Looking for an open area to his left. Unloads it downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Pulls it in. It's Parrish.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Pandas are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. And they get the sack just like that.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And that is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Offense gets set for second down. Handoff to the lone back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Offense set on first down. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the pummeling has started. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a... Way before sliding. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Parrish. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Off the play fake. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Finds his man enough for the first. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Pandas. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback on the move, still looking. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to buy time. The throw. The sure hands, it's Taylor. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown LSU! And the punishment has been extended.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Pandas have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And the Pandas have it with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play calls.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's going for a big play downfield. Brings it in down the left side. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for them.